Alright YouTube, it's me, David Harry, your favorite YouTuber and vlogger. In a recent video of mine, I was explaining why it would be a bad idea to increase the sensor size to 1 inch for the upcoming GoPro Hero 12, and why increasing its video resolution to 8K would also be a super bad idea. In the description for that video, I explained in a bit more detail why these things would be the wrong thing to do for a GoPro. However, seeing as no one ever reads my video descriptions, and I did make some good points in the description, I've decided to make this video explaining the relationship of a video camera's sensor size to its depth of field. Plus, I've already the usual YouTube knobheads trying to give me what for in the comments because they are too dumb to understand some basic physics. So, this video should also help to explain why those knobheads are so dumb. Anyway, here's what was said in that video's description, and there will also be a link to that video. Why we don't want a GoPro Hero 12 Black with a 1-inch sensor and 8K video resolution. Just my thoughts on the rumors that the GoPro Hero 12 Black is going to have a 1-inch sensor and a resolution of 8K, and why we definitely don't want or need this. Here's the bottom line. For fixed aperture and focal length, increasing the sensor size will change the depth of field. Even with a variable aperture and focal length to compensate for focus with a larger sensor, you will have a longer, increased minimum focus distance for an infinite focus. Don't forget, a GoPro Hero action camera has a fixed aperture and focal length. So, without changing the size of the GoPro camera body, increasing the sensor size, regardless of compensating for focus distance with any combination of fixed aperture and fixed focal length, your minimum focus distance will increase and get further away from the lens. This will mean that close objects and subjects, such as a person vlogging, will be out of focus. Whereas, for the exact same camera but with a smaller sensor, the minimum focus distance will be shorter and closer to the lens, meaning that objects or subjects, such as a person vlogging, will be in focus. Also, don't forget, the entire point to every GoPro Hero action camera that there has ever been is to have a camera with infinite focus, or the widest possible depth of field with the most minimal of minimum focus distances possible. Basically, all GoPro Hero action cameras have been designed to get as much of the field of view in focus. Changing anything about a GoPro Hero action camera, such as its body size, to compensate for any larger components, giving it a variable focus length lens zoom, the ability to change aperture, and a manual focus system, will mean that such a camera will no longer be a GoPro Hero action camera, and it will become something else. Maybe a GoPro Pro camera. As for a larger sensor such as a 1-inch sensor or one sensor. In practice, yes, if you maintain the same resolution compared to a smaller sensor, you will increase the size of its photosight's pixels and therefore their surface area, which will increase the light-gathering photons ability of the sensor, and it should be better for lower light scenarios. However, increasing the resolution to 8K on a 1-inch sensor will mean 4x the photosites compared to a 4K 1-inch sensor, which means smaller photosites, where each photosite receives less light and therefore, with all things being equal, means worse low light performance. Increasing to a 1-inch sensor at 8K with a camera the size of a GoPro Hero 12, assuming it's going to be the same size as the Hero 11, will put way more thermal stress on the camera and will increase temperatures and cause a whole heap of problems, and this is something that will definitely piss off Chris Tomo. And I bet this stupid AI didn't pronounce Tomo properly. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, that should do it for this video. If you've liked it, then please give it a thumbs up, and a sub to the channel would be totally awesome. I'm David Harry. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye now.